Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I've got Jasper in the background just staring at me. Oh, he's coming. Okay, he's coming. Good morning guys, it's Sunday. I'm here with your Sunday service. We're going to use the Witch's Tarot today. Hi Jas. Yeah, I could see you looking. You coming to play? No? You were just staring at me, I saw you. We're going to play with the Witch's Tarot. Okay, we're going to do a Celtic cross. We shall see, let's just see what's on the cards. As per usual. How's my boy this morning? How are you? Well, you're purring. You're purring like a happy kitten. A happy little kitten. You're not a kitten anymore. You're a big boy. Okay, right. Let's pull some cards. Let's give these a shuffle. I have to be careful sometimes because now that I've said it, sometimes he nips me when I come close with the cards and he nips my hand. He's done it yesterday, and the cards I was using were the random cards, and then he nipped my hand and I stopped and I had a look and it was the word conflict. So, okay. Oh, I've come over all hot all of a sudden. I'm sorry, Jasper. There you go, have some room. Okay, can we have a look at what we're discussing today, please? The temperature, maybe? I've become a little bit hot. Hot and bothered. Oh no, we're going to have to get up. The Queen of Cups is on the floor. Why do I feel that's a karmic energy? Well, seeing as I'm using the Witch's Tarot, okay, maybe we'll leave her there. Although I feel like I'm sweating. Okay. There's the Queen of Cups on the floor. And are we going to leave her there? We are? Okay. Oh, it felt like then about us being nosy. Okay, Queen of Cups in reverse on the floor. I'm actually going to have a look and see what this card in reverse means. Whereabouts are the cups at the beginning? Oh, here she is. Okay, the reversed meaning is vanity, living in a fantasy land and ignoring the real world, conceit, selfishness, and a psychic vampire. Okay, she can stay on the floor then, can't she? Yes. Should we go again? It isn't so much the front of this box, the front of the book, because I feel like this could be really the Divine Feminine's energy. It's the front of the box that makes me feel a karmic energy here. Okay. This card here, there's one sticking out. We can talk about that, can we not? Yes, we can. Unconditional love. Look at it flowing. My cup is overfloweth. Can you feel all the love showering down on you? From the divine, you are so loved. And I'm really hoping that you're tapping into that energy of love that's showering you. Who's you? You is the light worker, the divine being who is here to help influence our world with unconditional love. You up for some of that, Jas? Unconditional love. Want to have a look at it? He's too cute. He's too cute. I feel like he wants to snuggle up to me, kiss me, whisper sweet nothings in my ear and give me little soft, gentle kisses on my cheek. That's the case, isn't it, Jasper? Okay, what's the challenge? King of Wands. Okay, his passion, his love, and an expression of it. The expression of love and passion is a challenge for the King of Wands. He's coming up as it's not the problem. He's trying to find a solution. Okay. So we have a solution-orientated king here on the table. This masculine's looking for a solution. Okay, what's gone on in the past then? You right? Yeah, it's that kind of energy of him just staring at me. Been scoping out the situation, trying to suss things out. I feel like trying to pick up on signs, synchronizations, body language. Okay. That's the Observer card. So I feel the Divine Masculine here is in this observer decision-making position. And he's looking for a solution. A solution to what, we say? Well, let's look how he is feeling right now. A solution to the psychic vampire, but the psychic vampire is on the floor. I feel like she's been dealt with. Okay, so the current energy is the King of Pentacles. So I feel like the Divine Masculine is feeling a lot more stable. He's definitely thinking about long term, thinking and observing the real world. What matters to him, what brings him security and stability. Let's look into the future. The Divine Feminine, you're tapping into your intuition here, communicating, telepathy. You're at a crossroads, not knowing which direction to take, and the same applies for your Divine Masculine. You're tired. These fairies are like flopped over here. There's two of them, but they're kind of flopped over. So I feel both the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine are receiving a showering of divine love, abundance. I actually feel the Divine Feminine is feeling loved and cherished by the Divine. And I'm feeling the Divine is looking after the Divine Masculine when it comes to money, financial security and abundance. Let's have a look at what's assisting the situation behind the scenes. The Divine Masculine, well, that's the card of carrying a heavy burden, but it looks like he's managing to carry the weight. He doesn't really look bent over, not like these little fairies here. So the Divine Masculine, he's remaining strong. He's doing what he needs to be doing. Feels like he's building. In the background, there's castle here. It feels like he's actually building. Future plans. Does look a little bit like a fairy tale castle that's being built in the real world. Now, seeing as that feminine on the floor there, it spoke about her living in like fantasy land. This could be someone that doesn't actually believe that you can bring, you know, your fantasies into reality. And this Divine Masculine has other ideas. Let's have a look at how he's feeling about this situation. Justice. Scales are definitely being balanced out here, guys. I want to say for both counterparts, which card? This card here. How we're feeling about ourselves. Oh, thinking about the Divine Feminine. Feeling the Divine Feminine. Justice. Divine Feminine, that's the card of you actually receiving abundance and prosperity. The scales will balance out. So I want to say, if you're feeling the unconditional love, the showering of love pouring over you, like you're being securely held within the divine's comforting hands, the money is coming. The prosperity, that side of things, is coming as well. Interesting how we have the King of Pentacles in the now position though, so it's still kind of suggesting that it's the divine masculine that kind of brings forth the abundance, the prosperity, and the divine feminine. You bring forth the love, the passion, your intuition. Let's have a look at how this is affecting others. Karma. Karma with justice. This is really nice, guys. It looks like everyone has been set free. Only love will set you free. Okay. Love's will is at work. Hopes or fears. The divine masculine is down and he's needing to make a decision. Although he's managing to, he will get back up if he is down. He is up. But I feel like he's sold. And he's mentally drained. Okay. And it's time to make a decision. All these cups, they all have something nice in them. But who's he choosing? He chooses you, divine feminine. He chooses you. That's how he's feeling about the situation. He wants to bring justice to this situation. And he's knowing that he's the one that can bring this forth. If you're in the element of love, divine feminine, your cup needs to be overflowing with love. You need to have enough to be able to give away. Okay, you can't give away something that you don't have. So it's like you're full of unconditional love. Let's have a look at the outcome. The outcome is the Eight of Cups. That's the divine feminine there. She's on her way to the Two of Cups, which will make the Ten of Cups your happily ever after. There's a little dolphin popping his head up here, checking in on the progress of the divine feminine. Okay, so divine feminines, you better check your cup. Half full, half empty, overflowing. Okay. Let's delve into this a bit more. What cards shall we use? What other tarot cards? We can use the Psychic Tarot. What's the bottom of the deck? Divine Masculine, partial success. Both of you feel like you're achieving partial success. Divine Feminine, you've got the love, but feel there's this lack in abundance. Divine Masculine, he seems to have the abundance, feeling the lack in love. Psychic Tarot. So we're looking at this situation called love. Okay, there's 4 cards. There's 2 that I can see, which is Memories of Love and Foundation and Achievements. Jasp, I'm just going to reach down. You going? Okay. And then in reverse, we have Triumphant Success and Truth. Interesting. I feel this is the divine masculine searching for the truth. Love will set you free. Okay. So the Ace of Swords and the Judgment card are in reverse. There's a fear here. Divine Feminine, Foundations and Achievements and Memories of Love. This feels very much as if what's going on with you. How's your levels of love doing? Because it looks like the Divine Masculine would really like to set up home. Go for the 10 of Cups here. Extend a hand, a helping hand, a loving helping hand, just like the Divine. But this is wanting to come to you in the physical through the Divine Masculine. So, seeing as they were in reverse, there's a fear here for the masculines. I feel this is for the feminines here. Memories of love and foundation and achievements. The Four of Wands with the Six of Cups, somebody wanting to return. The challenge is the King of Wands. Let's see what's going on with him. Spiritual union. Just kind of fell into my lap. He kind of got off of my lap so that spiritual union could fall into my lap. Two hearts that beat as what? Two hearts that beat as one mind. Two hearts that beat as one, two minds that think alike. Spiritual union, Two of Cups. He's wanting it, but there's this apprehension. Let's have a look at this surveillance that's been going on in the past. That cloud is very much round his head, so I feel like he's very foggy. He has been. The fogginess is lifting now. Divine Feminine, you've got clear insight. We spoke about this yesterday. The Divine Masculine's tired. You might feel like you're tired, excuse me, but the Divine Masculine's tired as well. Okay. Page of Swords. This fogginess around his head here has been stopping him, preventing him from seeing long-term. The long-term prospect of it all. The position. So I feel like his mind's been a bit limited. Okay. Yeah, mental conflict. So he's in and out of his head. It has been, because this is a past decision. It's definitely a fogginess here. Let's read what mental conflict wants to say about what's been going on in the past. Two of Swords. This card deals with the inability to move forward. A self-doubt, can't seem to get my words out. Self-doubt emerges from indecisiveness or not being able to take action with a person, group, or within a situation in your present life. It may not be an easy decision, but you're already aware of this. Just remember that you have the strength, courage, and power to make all the necessary considerations. When you decide to act and finally make the choices that need to be made, then and only then will a resolution be forthcoming, and with it, a sense of mental relief. There's assistance out there for you, so seek out and listen to wise counsel to help you make the right decisions. Listen to your intuition and have faith in yourself. Peace and harmony will soon be yours. So it's definitely something about needing to tap into the Divine Feminine's intuitive spiritual powers. Okay. The current energy is the King of Pentacles, the most stablest king. I feel like the fogginess is lifted a bit from around his head here. He's got the chair, which seems to be surrounding him, the back of the chair. And seeing as it's like violet, indigo, you can see the colour here. I want to say that's the colour of Divine. Divine has him covered, has his back covered. It's got his back. Let's have a look. And I feel that's because things are turning around for him, especially when it comes to money. And that's a good little pick-me-up for masculines to feel as if they're in the money. They're abundant, this feeling of abundance. Resting and rejuvenating. Oh, okay, so I feel like he's trying to figure out how did he attract this abundance. He's tried something And it's like now he's going to tap in to find out more, especially when it comes to the law of attraction and attracting abundance into your life. His arms are open, so he's ready to receive, and he's doing the work. He's resting and rejuvenating here. Okay. Looks all sunshiny now. We shall read this one. Rest and rejuvenate. This card implies that a period of rest, meditation, rejuvenation and recuperation is in order. It usually comes forward when you're encountering or coming out of a particularly emotional or mentally taxing experience. The number 4 in numerology means foundation, so this is a time to heal, to be with your soul, and to continue moving steadily forward. And that's what they're helping him to do, to continue moving steadily forward, but it does look like he's getting the rest that he requires. It's a good balance here. Reposing and taking moments for yourself will give you the opportunity to look at a problem or situation instead of being in it. It's a chance to stand back, view your life with clarity and renewed appreciation, and see where changes can be made to create a healthier and stronger foundation, enabling you to take your next step. So he's looking. There's a piece of the puzzle that's kind of missing, and he's being sent in the direction of the Divine Feminine. This is the future energy. She knows the truth. She has blue bands around her wrists here. It looks like she's covering her heart. So she knows the truths of the heart. Because you are connected heart and mind with your Divine Masculine, so he's very aware that you can unlock some truths. Now, like I said, he's tired. Feels like he's been a little fairy here, which you can see, although they may look a bit like this little dragon medallion he's got here. I feel like he's been searching, and he's tired. I thought there was just one card. There was 3 that they're jumpy. Suffering in silence. Divine Feminine, you know truths that you can speak. You will not openly share them unless you are asked to, unless you're prompted. And it feels like prompted. You'll have the prompt from Divine to be able to speak. You'll know what truths are needing to be spoken. But also the Divine Masculine, he needs to actually be willing and ready to hear these heart truths. Suffering in silence. There's a time and a place and a space for everything to be revealed. I do feel like the Divine Masculine will be coming forth to actually ask you for assistance, to accept it. Suffering in silence. Wrong book. We're not even using that book. Okay. The number 9 denotes completion. Are you finally ready to let go of those limiting negative beliefs, or are you allowing the issues in your life to become bigger than they really are? And this is where you can bring comfort and clarity to the Divine Masculine. He's looking for a solution. He is the solution. Your mind has been doing quite a job on you lately, and even your dreams may be trying to get your attention. When you learn to let go of the worry, despair, and sense of hopelessness, a positive new way or path will be shown to you. This card follows Trapped in Fear, the number 8 mental card. When your fears aren't confronted, your mental anguish will continue. This is a reminder to take action and trust that your soul and the power of spirit will grasp you firmly by the hand and guide you. But you must take the first step towards healing and let go of the mental distress. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out for the help that's available. Wow. Divine Masculine. There is help available when it's in the form of your Divine Feminine. Well, it's within her form. Okay, behind the scenes, 10 of Wands. So this is the Divine Masculine continuing to move on forward. It feels slowly, steadily. Balance, yeah, I felt the balance. I felt like baby steps, just so he can just find his way. He's testing his legs here. He's got all the tools. The balance card here. That's justice. We're coming up to justice next. Card number 11. 11 here. Justice with balance. Divine Masculine's being balanced out. Let's read this. Behind the scenes, he's in the arms of an angel. Okay. Major Arcana, which means the Divine stepped in and is assisting the Divine Masculine. Not much he can do about it apart from surrender. I feel like they're getting to him in dream state. This card represents the need for balance and harmony with your inner life, as well as what's surrounding you in the physical world. This denotes that some lifestyle adjustments are required at this time. It could be associated with love, relationships, business, or even career. The balance card is also being shown to make you realise that what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalisation of an inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. This card will often appear if you work in the legal field or when you're involved in law-related matters. Have faith that justice will triumph, as justice and karma go hand in hand. Interesting. Justice. How the Divine Masculine's feeling, how this is affecting others. Karma. Why? Because they go hand in hand. Okay, have faith that justice will triumph as justice and karma go hand in hand. Take only what you've earned. Treat people fairly and don't take advantage of anyone. This is all part of living a balanced karmic life. When determining something, there must be a state of balance, emotionally, mentally, physically and spiritually, so that you can make rational decisions and logical judgments. This is a time to be honest and caring and responsible for the choices that you've made, as well as the ones that will be made in the future. And I'm feeling as if treat people fairly, and this is what's coming in for the Divine Feminine now. Fairness. Okay. There's a fair deal coming in. Divine Feminine, justice. But this is kind of how you're feeling about this. The Divine Masculine wanting to bring in the balance here within your connection. Let's see what else is coming up with these two cards of justice, the Divine Feminine's energy and the Nine of Pentacles. Firm foundations, the Divine Masculine wanting to build. Firm foundations for, he's wanting to support the Divine Feminine and he's feeling grounded enough to be able to do that. Four of Pentacles. This card denotes that you have already or are currently working towards establishing a solid foundation in the material world. Using good judgment and heeding lessons from the past concerning financial matters will assist you in laying down a firm groundwork. By doing so, security will have a better chance of building in the future. Interesting. Using good judgment and heeding lessons from the past concerning financial matters. And I felt like he had tapped into something. He's having to think about where he was, like what state of being he was in when he manifested, because he's trying to get back to that state. Okay. It feels a little bit like he tapped into it and then he's lost his flow again. And it's something to do with his mental conflict. It's just very much he's like, do I say desperately? It's going to come up with the film Desperately Seeking Susan. Desperately seeking solutions. I nearly choked myself with my own play on words. The material power that's now around you can either be an advantage or a disadvantage, depending on how you respond to it. Don't let your current position determine who you are. Remember to give back and prime the pump of prosperity, for true spiritual and material wealth is as much about giving as it is receiving. So the masculine's been given this abundance, prosperity. He's received that, I should say. And now he's wanting to share and give. With who? Well, justice and karma go hand in hand. And I'm feeling it's very much with the divine feminine here. That's who he's wanting to take care of. And I'm feeling as if he can now. It's like he's becoming emotionally available. Okay. Seek proper investment advice and realise that you don't have to hold on to your possessions too tightly. Just be flexible and allow things to continue to flow. So the masculine has a block here which you can help him to unlock the solution. Karma, how this is affecting others. Well, there's two flames there. They all look very feminine energies. And I'm feeling this is a collective of the divine feminines coming together. Now we've got the new moon. That's today. Okay, so your manifestations are heightened. Okay, so your intentions, divine feminine. I'm going to say it's our collective will, the will of the divine feminine, the will of love. Love will have its way, is calling the divine masculines home. But it's the power of the collective. Karma, how this is affecting others. There's positive movement forward. If you're not believing in the power of the collective, then you really need to tap into that. We are stronger together than what we are alone. There's positive movement forward here. And we're helping to clear past karma. I feel like you've been cleared, divine feminine. Positive movement forward. I feel like it's a masculine in this boat here. Who's the true artisan? You're a true artisan, for you have the craft, skills, knowledge, gifts and talents to assist you even more to advance in a positive direction. The number 8 always denotes prosperity and abundance. But in this case, it's your efforts that have gotten you to this point. Okay, let me talk about something that I done on the 1111 portal at 1111. I was actually on a telephone conversation with another divine feminine, and I noticed it was 11:10, and I said to her, it's just about to be 11:11. Would you like to join me in a minute's silence? And I said to put your intention out there for the collective of divine feminines, divine masculines, twin flames, divine counterparts. And she said to me, yes, of course. We didn't discuss what we would be doing because it was really nearly on time. I just said to her, I'll give the now and then I'll let you know when it's over. Well, during this minute, it was quite amazing what I saw. I saw all the divine counterparts very happy, but I could see their faces. They were like looking up to the sky and they were just sprinkled in love. Okay, they were just joyous. They were love. That's what I could see. And then I opened my eyes because I had my eyes closed for that part. And opened my eyes. And then all I could see was like myself flying over the world. sprinkling abundance and prosperity into the Divine Masculine's hands. Now, I've only just really thought about that first part of that because I thought it was mixed. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine's all receiving this love. But the prosperity went to the Divine Masculines. They were receiving the abundance. And it was just the most amazing thing to be able to do at 11:11 on the 11:11 portal. And even the person I was speaking to, she said, oh my goodness, I think that's amazing that I've just, done that with you. The power of our manifestations, our intentions. And they're not selfish intentions, they're for our world. For us all as a whole. Okay. So, I just wanted to say that because it spoke about the abundance. So, with me saying that, let's reread this card, how this is affecting others. You need to believe in your power, Divine Feminine, and the power of love. Okay, that force from above. You're a true artisan, for you have the craft, skills, knowledge, gifts and talents to assist you even more to advance in a positive direction. The number 8 always denotes prosperity and abundance, but in this case, it's your efforts that have gotten you to this point. Good for you. This card often comes forth to honour and recognise individuals who are in the fields of art, design, music and education. When you follow and build on your passion, the soul can truly express itself and can then assist you to move closer to your highest good. An opportunity could suddenly come up and an offer for an apprenticeship. Notice if there are areas of passion that are trying to manifest in your world. And I believe that's what the Divine Masculine's noticing, these areas of passion that are trying to manifest in his world. When they arise, you'll have ample moments to share them with others. Okay. Magic moments when two hearts are caring. Oh, look at my glass. Keep joking today. 10 of Swords, hopes or fears. 10 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Divine Masculine is, he's down. Should we read these cards? Let's see exactly what's going on. And then this wizard, look, he's looking as if he's choosing you. Let's read the 10 of Swords. We will use this book. I keep singing is, come on, get up, everybody. Come on, get up, everybody. Moving, moving, sliding, sliding. Slide in. She's going to slide in. Okay. When the 10 of Swords rolls, I felt like it's like kind of, when I make my transition, I'm going to like skid into my grave because it's been one awesome ride, joy ride. Okay. I hit the road out of nowhere. I had to jump my car. Okay. I said, hello, you fool. I love you. Come on, join the joy ride. But I felt like skidding into the grave. Going to make the most of this life. Okay. When the 10 of Swords rolls into a reading, you have to ask yourself, why did you not listen to your own instincts? This card is a vivid illustration of being stabbed in the back. This shows betrayal from a loved one, friend or coven member. You have to remember I've got a Queen of Cups in reverse on the floor. Okay. She's been shown the floor or the door. This shows betrayal from a loved one, friend or coven member. This is what happens when you ignore your inner voice and get hunches that something is wrong. And this is the Divine Masculine. Really, he ended up hurting himself, his Divine Feminine, and any karmic partners, any karma. It's a bit of a mess. By ignoring the warning signs and not paying heed to your own instincts that trouble was brewing, you have paid the price. This card could also symbolise being involved with a toxic group of people. Not anymore. such as in a job environment or even in a coven where you are not cherished but instead made to feel like an outsider. You have to remember that's a psychic vampire here, an energy vampire. If your instincts are warning you that you don't belong, then you need to be wise, like the owl, and fly away from the group and all of their negativity. The key words: a coven where you do not feel accepted or cherished, a toxic group of people, betrayal, being stabbed in the back, ignoring your instincts. So if the Divine Masculine doesn't ignore his instincts this time and comes towards the Divine Feminine, are you in a receptive mode? You can kind of see why he's a bit fearful. Is he going to be stabbed in the back? He's got to kind of make amends. There's some things that need to be mended. And I want to say, because, it's 11:11. I want to say it's 11:11 because it's good for the soul to make right the wrongs. Okay, so decision time, Divine Masculine. 7 of Cups. Many wonderful choices lie before you as you're lying on the floor. Resting. You're just resting, aren't you? Yeah. Very still, becoming very wise, taking a breather. Many wonderful choices lie before you. This is the card of precognitive dreams, symbols and signs. Take a moment and choose one of the 7 cups. Now read along and see what it tells you about yourself. Let's do this. Do you want to choose one for your Divine Masculine? Do you want to tap into your intuition and see which one he would choose? I think I'm going to choose the butterfly. Okay. So what do we have here? A black kitten, a red dragon. Okay, so a red dragon, a black kitten, a fairy tale castle, a rainbow, jewels and gold coins. That one could be interesting. Jewels and gold coins. I might choose that one. I quite like the butterfly though. I was drawn to the butterfly, so I'm going to stick with that one first. A tiny mermaid. And then you have the butterfly. Okay. So, have you chosen? Let's read this. So many wonderful choices lie before you. This is a card of precognitive dream symbols and signs. Take a moment and choose one of the 7 cups. Now read along and see what it tells you about yourself. Okay, the red dragon represents the power of transformation and the element of fire. What sort of passion and power can you manifest in your world? The black kitten grants you the opportunity to work more closely with the animal kingdom and to find your own magical familiar. The 3rd cup's fairy tale castle offers you the chance of stability, comfort, and the magic of hearth and home. The 4th cup shows you a rainbow. Time to work on your communication skills and see what messages await you on Iris's magical rainbow from the Temperance card. The 5th card holds jewels and gold coins, inviting you to dig in and work magic with the element of earth. Focus on crystals, stones, minerals and metals. The 6th card has a tiny mermaid who invites you deeper into the realm of the element of water. Embrace your psychic gifts and emotions and see where they lead you. And the final cup with the butterfly beckons you to the element of air. Sharpen your intellect, hone your instincts, and pay attention to your intuition. What sort of new knowledge will the element of air blow into your world? The keyword's choice. Many wonderful options lie before you. Choose one of these cups and their lessons for yourself. Okay, well, I've chosen one. Perfect. Sharpen your intellect, hone your instincts, and pay attention to your intuition, Lucy. Okay, what sort of new knowledge will the element of air blow into your world? Okay. Let's get a psychic tarot to go with that. Destiny. You are my destiny. All the Divine Masculine can see is you. By chance, there's 7. I felt as if when I was reading those, the Divine Masculine's choosing all of those. Okay, but because it's his destiny to embrace all of them. But look, 7 versions of you. 7 versions. 7 ways to love. Yeah. Sun's coming out. Okay, it's all good. Destiny. Should we read Destiny? It's like nothing can get in the way of destiny. Good luck and fortune are now in your favour. Good luck, Divine Feminine, fortune for the masculine. A cycle of change, success and growth is imminent. Life ebbs and flows in its natural journey, and the Destiny card signifies that good karma has come full circle. Lady Luck is pointing directly at you. Lady Luck. Well, the Divine Masculine here is pointing directly at you. What you sowed, you're about to reap. Open up your heart and accept and receive what you've earned. The sunshine is bright. This way? This way. This way. In the corner. Okay. No one puts baby in the corner. I am the baby. Just put me in the corner. I'm not quite in the corner. This donates that some lifestyle adjustments. Okay, wrong card. What are we reading? Destiny. I've just started to read the balance card again. Open up your heart and accept and receive what you've earned. Opportunities, whether expected or unexpected, are knocking at the door. This is a time to allow your problems to be replaced by solutions. Spot on. Believe in destiny as you learn to let go of old issues. You're being given the chance to understand the lessons and gain the wisdom from the past, enabling you to move steadily forward in a positive direction. Holding on to a strong belief that you deserve to be happy and prosperous and have abundance in all areas of your life is the key. Let's repeat that. Holding on to a strong belief that you deserve to be happy and prosperous and have abundance in all areas of your life is the key. This confident mindset will show you that the impossible can indeed become the possible. With this card, take advantage of all opportunities. Act now, take responsibility for your actions, and enjoy the fact that destiny is presently in your favour. Don't always rely on luck, however, for the wheel most definitely will turn again. Wow, and that's what I'm feeling here, is this energy of the Divine Masculine's had some good luck come in. It feels like the wheel's turning again. It's like, where's all that gone? Where's all that abundance, that prosperity I was attracting? He was on a running streak. Okay, he was on a winning streak. We have the 8 of Cups here as the outcome with the Divine Feminine. She's moving towards her 10 of Cups, or her 8, and I feel are up nice and they're aligned, so I feel like past karma, okay, it's only good karma now that's on your side. Okay. You will reap what you sowed now, Divine Feminine. Let's have a look at what the Psychic Tarot is. Trapped in fear with the Divine Masculine. I made mention of this with the suffering in silence. I feel like the Divine Feminine, she's moving, she's progressing. Divine Masculine, he's on catch up here. Trapped in fear. I want to just read the what it meant in the 9. In the 9 of Cups. It's not Nine of Cups. Well, that's the Divine Masculine's energy, the Nine of Cups. Okay. Listen, I say everything for a reason. So we've got the Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups is where the Divine Masculine would need to get to move on to his Ten of Cups. But we're at the Eight of Swords. And we've had the Seven. No, we haven't. We've had the Nine. Jeez. Anyway, this card follows Trapped in Fear, the number 8 mental card. When your fears aren't confronted, your mental anguish will continue. And the Divine Masculine does not want this anymore, this mental anguish to continue. And that's what the 8 suggests. Okay. This is a reminder to take action and trust that your soul and the power of spirit will grasp you firmly by the hand and guide you. But you must take the first step toward healing and let go of the mental distress. So the actual 8 is saying, this card reveals that it's actually your own fear that has you immobilised and trapped. Not yours, Divine Feminine. This is the Divine Masculine's own fear that has him immobilised and trapped. Preventing you from making decisions or choices. You are the one who's holding yourself prisoner or hostage. And in order to continue your journey, you must first face your fears so that new people and conditions can manifest. So why is the Divine Masculine not manifesting? Because there's a part of him that's not facing his fear of the Divine Feminine, I want to say. Okay. Many individuals choose to stay in this place because they can't see the road ahead. And that's understandable. It's a bit foggy. But there is a solution. And the Divine Masculine seems to be desperately seeking for that. Okay. Many individuals choose to stay in this place, not you, Divine Feminine. You've moved on from this. Because they can't see the road ahead. They feel a misguided sense of safety there, or they're afraid of starting something new. But staying will only add to your levels of stress and anxiety and create adverse effects in your physical body. Seek out wise counsel for assistance. You don't have to do this alone, but know that you possess all of the tools that you need to free yourself. You're forgetting how strong you really are. This period will end when you use your mind to cut through the limitations caused by your emotions. I was picking up here about the Divine Masculine being actually more emotionally available. Eight of Cups, we're going to read this. This is the outcome. No rush. This card symbolises the need to move on in your life. The need to move forward might be a physical relocation, such as moving for a job or moving to a new home, or this may be an emotional shift. Either way, the message of the Eight of Cups should be honoured. Okay, so I'm feeling as if the Divine Masculine is going to have to free himself. He realises he's holding himself prisoner. He's a prisoner of love, okay? Holding himself prisoner and hostage. Because he's scared to face his fear. And the fear is love. If your move is emotional, then set some healthy boundaries. Put the past behind you and go forward with determination to a better, happier and healthier place. If you are physically moving, then go forward and enjoy the positive changes in your life. The key words are moving on with your life, leaving the past behind you, and setting healthy boundaries. Who can set those healthy boundaries? The Divine Feminine. Okay, let's get some, we'll look at the bottom of the deck. Hope, come up yesterday. Hope. The Star card. The stars there above the Divine Feminine's head. I'm wishing on a star. Don't stop doing that, Divine Feminine. Hope. Wrong book. Hope. Divine Masculine here. Divine Feminine, you're holding the Divine Masculine in the palms of your hands. Hope. The boy needs some hope. You need some light as well, light's underneath. Okay. This is a card that focuses on the qualities of hope, faith, healing, aspiration, success, and finally, enlightenment. When this card appears, know that a special wish you've made may be fulfilled in time. The Hope card will help show you that the impossible can indeed become the possible. That's twice now it's mentioned that in this reading. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible and the difference between success over failure, and above all, who we are, is the power of your belief. This card serves as a reminder to use your natural ability of intuition, the language of the soul, as you reach for your goals and desires. The future can be yours when you have hope and trust in everything you do. Soon others will be attracted and drawn to your inner light. Learn to share your experiences and lessons, for those around you will also realise that by having faith and pushing forward where one may have felt no hope at all is the key to success. You're really going to help the Divine Masculine push through this Divine Feminine. Above all, maintaining a positive attitude starting right now, this very minute, will allow your soul to soar. You'll discover an opportunity to shine as you reach for the stars. Reach up for the stars. Climb every mountain high. Let's have a look at the Sacred Spirit reading card. Let's read from that book. Okay. Sacred divinity, there are two paths ahead. Okay then. 30. Honour your divinity. There are two paths ahead. It's time to honour your divinity or choose not to. Choose to stay stuck, trapped in fear. Okay, let's read this. Embracing your sacred divinity is honouring the Divine Feminine and Masculine that resides within you. Every person shares both aspects of divinity. They are not stereotypical versions of what it means to be a female or male. The Divine Feminine incorporates aspects of... Can you see that? Oh, there you go. The Divine Feminine incorporates, listen up, aspects of unconditional love, compassion and gentleness, but these are also qualities of the Divine Masculine. Having expanded our intelligence and consciousness, human beings are no longer critical survivalists. We have evolved and adapted as a collective group. With growing intelligence and awareness, human beings, regardless of gender, can achieve these divine qualities. Men are able to embrace these inner gentler qualities and women outward qualities of strength. Connecting to our divine self is to align with the divinity of Source. Divine balance occurs when these dual aspects are in harmony within the body, resulting in a feeling of wholeness. Currently, distortion of the Divine Feminine and Masculine has occurred within you. You may be feeling highly analytical or overly emotional. Now is the time to address this issue, as you are weighed down with the imbalanced energies. You may feel emotionally disconnected from either the masculine or feminine side. Right now you are being asked to honour the sacred divinity that exists within you. Expressing the divine traits of creativity, expression, gentleness, confidence and strength is what is required now. Feel the beauty and love that is uniquely you and honour it. Give yourself a special gift to remind you of this inner journey and how much you care about your divine self and well-being. Connecting and creating a strong sisterhood or brotherhood is fantastic, but you must remember you radiate with energetic duality. If you find yourself ignoring or judging this side of yourself, ask yourself what you are hiding. Identify these qualities without judgment and work on healing or balancing these aspects. The shadow aspect is illogical, exploitation, and oppression. Okay. The archangel is Archangel Shamal, and it's love, tolerance, and personal boundaries. Affirmation: I honour and respect the sacred divinity that pulses through me. Okay, let me come back to centre, and we will fin. Are we coming back to centre? We can maybe stay here. I thought the sun had moved, shifted a bit. We'll come back to centre, and I'm going to leave you with a postcard from Spirit. Celebrate life. Celebrate good times, come on. Dear wonderful you, to help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all your desires, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring too much attention and invite negative reaction from others? Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take to the wind. Your desires count and you are worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We know you and love you so deeply and are so happy to support you. Wow. It's pretty awesome reading, guys. So that's how we're wrapping up this week, and we shall see what's on the cards tomorrow. Okay. I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Much love. Enjoy your Sunday. Bye for now.